Good evening, and welcome to Action News. Coming up, is the media biased? This reporter thinks not, but here to discuss the issue is Jack Norris. And we have Edward Stockman here today from the internet to discuss his new book about internet journalism. And lastly, is media violence making people more violent? We'll discuss this and more tonight. And now, here's Jack with a special report. Jack?
None of it matters anymore. I was gonna come out and tell our audience how awesome explosions are. But they just make up their own minds anyway. It doesn't matter what I tell them.
What seems to be the bother, Jack?
The bother? It's them. Anything I do, it's never good enough for you, is it?
Interesting point. Care to elaborate?
Alright, well,
That shit was confusing.
maybe if you're slow. For the rest of us, Al Jazeera presents a perfect illustration of the lack of a true truth. And guess who's caught in the crossfire? Innocent guys like us, who are told to come out and report things like, our explosions are awesome. Maybe they're not. They probably are. But either way, the only way that I can sleep at night is to remove the opinion from the news and let you people create your own web of lies. You make me sick. Back to you, Hal.
Thanks for that interesting report, Jack. We will be right back.
Action News is presented by
Welcome back. We have author/blogger Edward Stockman joining us today to talk about his new book. Hey Ed, how's it going?
Glad to be on the show.
Now Ed, tell me about your book. Just sum it up for the audience.
Well, Hal, my new...
That is not true. That is impossible. Now, how did that affect you? Do you want to go out and hurt somebody? Are you scared that someone might come out and hurt you? Are you desensitized? Now, the chances are you weren't immediately affected, but that does not mean the effects are not real. Has media violence affected you? I want you to think about that as you watch our next clip. After watching that clip, Jack, explain to me how it made you feel.
I don't know. It's cool, I guess. Especially when that dude's arm was blown off.
Okay, first of all, that dude is RoboCop. He's a national hero. Show him some respect. Secondly,
Well, you show murders on our program every night. Are you saying that this has a negative effect on our viewers?
no, I don't think...
Doesn't that make you a huge hypocrite?
Well, we have to show the world the way it really is.
No, I'll tell you what you're doing. You're exploiting violence just for ratings. Every night we run stories of these grotesque murders. Don't you think that this is creating an inaccurate view of the world?
No, I don't think... Wait a minute. We have some breaking news coming in. Here's John Newsley at the scene of a grotesque murder. John?
Thanks, Hal. I'm here on the scene where the latest in a string of sad clown murders has taken place.
Oh, another one? Those seem to be happening more and more frequently.
Yes, Hal, they certainly have. Some experts are blaming the extensive coverage we've been giving these murders. Supposedly our coverage encourages others to commit similar crimes.
Are you sure about that, John? I don't buy it.
Well, Hal, the sheer publicity one receives for committing these crimes is enough reason for people to copy them. If you want to get your point across, this is how you do it.
But are you sure about that, John? Some people say video games are at fault, not us.
Well, that's the thing, Hal. Although the popular thing to do in the media is to focus the blame on a singular object or reason, you really need to take everything into account before you can accurately assess a situation like this.
I don't know, John. That sounds like some mighty dangerous thinking. Maybe you should just work on getting us a picture of a dead clown.
You're probably right. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, you do that.
You know, I think clowns get a bad rap.
And that's why no one listens to you. We'll be right back.
Action News is presented by
Well, that's the news, folks. Join us again at 11 tomorrow night, where we will hopefully be reporting on the latest clown murder. You're watching Action News, where action happens. Good night, folks.